Alright, well, I went out today, and, I know there's it's not silver, but it's still fun to search the penny boxes, because you always find stuff. I like finding the Wheaties, so, and it's affordable right now. I'm kind of in a tight spot, so I'm going to do some pennies, and hopefully by next week I'll be back, doing $50 and $1,000 in dimes and stuff again, hopefully in the next few days. But I'm running out of days off because I start my new job Monday, so then I'll be back to just my dimes and halves, but halves on Wednesdays and dimes will probably be on the weekends, because I'll be back to working full time. So and that's awesome because I'm going nuts, and I think I've searched every box of pennies that I can, or every box of dimes that are circulated in all the banks around here, at least for the next couple weeks until they get their next shipments in. So I'm gonna start looking through these and see what we can find. And these are all circulated dimes, which is cool, and all these pennies are circulated, so we'll start looking. Alright, first silver of the day, first silver dime, and I guess the last 1,000 or probably $1,800 worth. Zoom in on that there. And there you go. 1960. Rosy. Pretty good shape too. I mean, the edge is real crisp for 1960. But alright, I'll keep looking. Still got that much more of the dimes to do, and then both those boxes of pennies, so it can only get better from here. Okay, so we're done with the dimes, just the one. I'm going to start looking again and get on these pennies. See what kind of Wheaties we can find, and maybe something else. I don't know, some kind of hidden treasure in there. So let's see. Alright, 4 rolls in, I think. Just found a 1962 Canadian penny. And it's got the young Elizabeth on it. It's got the newer ones have senior, or Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth Senior on them, I do believe. This has the young Elizabeth on it. So pretty cool, 1962. I really like their pennies. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I've seen so many of ours. They're just blah. Same old, same old. But I'll keep looking. Alright, just found our first Wheatie. I'm not even, I think, 8 rolls in. Not even 10 rolls. Yeah, 8 rolls. And 1952D. There it is. Sweet. So I'll keep looking. Alright, just pulled this one here. It's a 2009. And then this is another 2009. And they also made another one that had a log cabin, so I'm going to hang on to these because these were low mintage. So, and then this is a 1954, no, 45, and a 1944, no mint marks, Wheaties. So, so far it makes 3 Wheaties for the bunch, and I'm only in like my second row in that first case, so there should be a bunch in there. I'll keep looking. Okay, I found this. It's the 1963 Canadian 1 cent. I found this, and then I checked about 10 rolls, and I didn't find anything else. And then I found actually some pretty awesome finds. I found this one. I haven't checked the date on it yet. 1956 Wheatie. I just pulled this one out of a roll, and out of the very next roll, I open 2 or 3 of them at a time and then check them, and then it's a lot of camera work, starting the camera and stopping it every time I find one. So I'll find 2 or 3 and then I'll show you guys. And I found this one. It's a 2001 Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I was like, what? It's pretty cool looking. It's got a starfish on it. It automatically makes it badass. I'm just saying. It's pretty sick. So, first one I've ever found. I'm going to have to, like, maybe one day just travel to all the places that I've found coins from. Just go there. I mean, why not? So I'm going to keep looking. Alright. Alright, I hadn't found anything in a little bit. And checked another, 4 or 5 rolls. And found another 2009. Another one of those limited runs. I mean, it's kind of beat up, but I'm going to keep these until I find nicer ones. Just my 1 silver dime. He's so lonely over there. Hold another Canadian, 1982. This is one of those 12-sided ones. I don't know if you guys can see that. See how it's 12-sided? But yeah. So there's that one. Another Canadian. And then pulled these two out of the same roll. I actually haven't checked the dates yet. 53D. And another one here. That boy's old. No, 54. No mint mark. So I will, if I can find where it goes. Okay. Keep looking. So far, 6. Focus, damn you. 6 Wheaties, 3 Canadians, 1 Bahamas, and then 3 of the 2009s and the 1960 silver dime. So I'll keep looking. Okay, this concludes the first case. Actually finding a good bit. These two came out of the same roll. Get the focus on them a little bit. And there you go. A 1979, and then I pulled the 1976, or 1986 rather, right behind it. And then in the order I found them, this 1951 that has been through the ringer. Man, he's a beast. Look at the back of that thing. All chewed up. So 1951, a 1944, front and back. It's kind of like that rusty red tint to it. See that? I don't know. Someone might have painted it. Another 1951. It's kind of chewed up too. And then another 1951. D. That one's a D as well, and so is that one. This one's actually not too bad. But so there's those. So for the first case, that makes 10 Wheaties, 10 wheat pennies, 5 Canadians, and these 3 2009s, and 1 of each. I'm just missing the log cabin one, I guess. I didn't know there was 4. I thought there was only 3 of them. But I know there is a log cabin one, so I want to find that one. And then this Bahamas, 2001 Bahamas coin, which is sick. I really like that. So I'm going to clean this up and get into the second box. Alright, so this is a 2009 coin. It's so dirty you actually can't really tell what the heck it is. Another one of those kind of low mintage ones. It's that one right there. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I don't know. I may try and clean it. It kind of destroys the whole idea of collecting it as a collectible coin. But I really don't know a whole lot about it. I'll have to look them up and kind of figure out if they're worth even keeping. I mean, that's 2 for 2 bar, only 1 for each box basically. So I'll stick it over there and we'll see about that one. And then I just pulled this Wheatie. It's kind of worn down. A 1952 D. So I'll keep looking. I still got the whole box. So okay, I started checking again. The first couple I checked, like the first 2 rolls, I pulled 1 of each of these out, which is cool because it was the one I was missing for the 4 set. So now I've got 2 of them. The 2009s. They're still, I mean, that one's pretty clean. This one's pretty dirty. I remember when these came out and I saw these and I wasn't even paying attention to them because I didn't know anything about coins really at the time. But now I do. So here's those, and I found this one. It actually looks pretty light colored for it's a 1953 D. It's hard to see. There you go. But there's that one, and then this Wheatie here, 58D, and another one here. It's kind of light colored, and 1956D. So I'll keep looking. Still got the whole case to do basically. So I'll get back to it. Alright, and probably the last 15 rolls or so, this is what I found. I just pulled these 2 out of the same roll. I don't know how low mintage these things actually are, because I'm finding a ton of them, but I found a couple real nice looking ones. So, I don't know, I'll hang on to them until I research a little bit more about them and find out about them. And then I'll just keep the nicest ones and stick in my coin book, my dime book, or penny book rather, and then chuck the rest of them back if they're not, you know, real collectible. Because it seems like I'm finding a lot of them in this last case. I found like 7 or 8 in this last case. A real dirty log cabin. I found both those log cabins, that log cabin, this one here, that one. I mean, 2009s. And then I found, these are what we care about right here. It's 1956 Wheatie. And then a 1952 Wheatie. Kind of dirty. This to be expected. And this one here. 1956. And then another. Focus, damn you. This camera's ghetto. $1951D. And then a 1977 penny, or a Canadian penny. So, and then just to humor you guys, I actually did go through and start pulling out the pre-1982 copper, and in the last like 8 rolls, that's what I've gotten. I mean, not a super amount, but a couple dollars worth. I might go through these and actually pull out all the copper and then make another video and show exactly how much I got and see what's what. But I don't really know. Even if you did get all the copper, I don't know that much about pennies. So if you did get all the copper coins out, the pre-1982 pennies, how would you cash it in? Because nobody in their right mind is going to pay you melt value for it. Well, nobody, at least not that I know of. Any coin dealer and stuff like that, they're all going to pay face value for them. I mean, coin dealers will pay melt value for silver coins, but I don't know if they'll pay you melt value for copper coins. I don't really know that much about it, so I may do it. I don't know. It depends on how long it takes me to do it and how many I actually find out of it. So, I mean, that's probably about a third of each roll I'm getting are copper, so I don't know. What the heck? We'll see. I'm going to keep looking. I got that much more to do. Alright, with a couple more, I got 5 more rolls to go. Found a 1985 and a 1981. They were each in their own rolls. And then Canadian pennies. And then, ooh, that's an early one. A 1937 wheat penny and a 1957D wheat penny. So, with my last 5 rolls to go, and like I said, I've been pulling out the copper to kind of show you guys how much I'm finding. It's like a quarter or a third of each roll, I guess. I don't know if that's high or low, I don't know. But I'll keep looking and show you guys what else I found. Alright, I'm all done. So in closing, there's a 1986 Canadian penny, a 1957, 1944, 1953, 1951, and a 1956 wheat penny. Those were out of my last 4 rolls. And in total over here, we have a 1937, 2 1944s, 1945, 4 1951s. These aren't counting what I have over there. 3 1952s, 2 1953s, a 1954, 4 1956s, a 1957, and a 1958. So, pretty decent for the day. We'll put this one back over here. It gives me, I believe, 9 Canadian pennies, and 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, I don't know, like 30 Wheaties. Haven't counted them, but, and then my 1 silver dime, 1960, and my Bahamas penny, and then these other ones here. So I got to find out about these if I want to do anything with them or scrap them. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next $50 video, which will be Wednesday or soon following. I don't know. It depends on my new work schedule. But thanks for watching and keep stacking.